Today we are going to see in detail the simplified and revised version of WKB approximation. The WKB approximation method is useful when the potential varies slowly compared to the wavelength of the particle. Uh, Here we treat the wave function in an exponential form. This is answered of WKB approximation. The wave function is assumed to be psi of x is equal to in this form e power I over h cross s x, where s of x is like the classical action. You know the meaning of action. That S of x, which is a function of x, is equal to the integral. We are taking this from some reference point to the point x. Integral to x p x prime t x prime. So the S of x is literally action accumulated along the classical point from any reference point to x. Often it is called reduced action. That is, we are moving the particle from any random path. So the action taken to reach that point x is defined as x is equal to integral from some reference point to x p x prime dx. So now we will discuss more about this. Now you take the time independent Schrödinger wave equation, that is minus h cross squared over 2m t2 psi over tx2 plus v of x psi, which is equal to e psi. Now answer is here in WKP approximation. We are taking psi of x is equal to e power I over h cross s of x. Now you differentiate this once. If you differentiate this once, then you will get I h cross this s prime of x. Of course, you will get this exponential term, which is nothing but psi. You will get psi. Then you take second time derivative. Then you will get, if you differentiate this, psi is this exponential term. If you differentiate this exponential term, first you keep exponential term as it is. So psi I am keeping outside psi, and you take a derivative of s. So which will become I h cross x double prime x. Then you keep this s prime as it is and differentiate this exponential term. Then if you differentiate this again, you will get I over h cross is here, s prime. If you differentiate that exponential term again, you will get I h cross s prime x. So if you multiply I h cross into I h cross, you will get I squared over h cross squared, which is I squared is minus 1. So minus of, here you have s prime and s prime, which is s prime squared of x. Of course, you got h cross squared. I have taken psi as a common. Now you replace this yellow color part, second derivative of psi here. This is second derivative. You replace this yellow color bond here. Then you will get minus h cross squared over 2m I h cross s double prime of x minus s prime squared x over h cross squared of multiplied by psi plus v of x psi, which is equal to e psi. Now what I am going to do is, you take this minus h cross squared inside the bracket. So the first term will become h cross square and h cross will cancel out. You will get minus I h cross because you are multiplying by minus h cross squared. So you will get minus I h cross s double prime x. Then what about this? If you multiply by minus h cross squared, this h cross squared and this h cross squared will get cancelled. This minus will become plus. So s prime squared of x because h cross squared cancelled and this term multiplied by psi plus v of x psi is equal to e psi. Now we will simplify it further. Now we got this expression 1 over 2m s prime squared of x minus I h cross s double prime of x multiplied by psi. For slowly varying function, this will be zero, negligible. Comparing the s prime, s double prime is very small. Of course, we can prove it. If you require to prove this, I will make it as a separate lecture. Please put it in the comment box. Plus v of x psi is equal to e psi. If we ignore the I h cross s double prime because it's small when potential is slowly varying, we get you bring this m inside it. Then you will get s prime square of x over 2m plus v of x is equal to G. Here we have dropped psi. Psi, you have all the three terms. So this above equation is called Hamilton-Jacobi equation. Then from this you keep the derivative, first order derivative in the left side. That is psi prime squared x is equal to, you bring all other thing to the other side. If you bring v of x here, e minus v of x and 2m also you bring here. This will become 2m multiplied by e minus v of x. Then s prime squared is, this is nothing but, you know very well that square root of 2m e minus v is p is equal to p, of course. Then if you remove, if you take the p squared, then the square root will get removed. So we can write this as p squared of x. Then if you take the square root on both side, you will get square root. Sorry, both side is a square root. And this will become s prime of x, and this become plus or minus p of x. Now we will try to find the solution. Now we got s prime of x is equal to plus or minus p of x. Now you integrate both sides. Then left side will become s of x, right hand side will become plus or minus integral p x prime and dx prime. So in order to differentiate this x and this x I have. Now, what is the approximate wave function here? You was replace this s of x. Here you have s of x. Then psi of x will become 1 over square root of p of x. Exponential, here you have plus or minus, of course, you have I over h cross, plus or minus I over h cross. This integral px prime dx prime. Here, this is the free factor. Is approximate wave function. So we are introducing some free factor, which is 1 over square root of p of x. Now we will see the WKB solution. We have taken the approximate psi of x is equal to 1 over square root of p of x exponential plus or minus I h cross integral p of x prime and dx prime. For classically allowed region, that is E is equal to V, E is greater than V, then what will happen? We know by definition P is equal to square root of 2m multiplied by E minus V. Since E is greater than V, this square root will be positive. So you can keep this as it is. So we can separate this into two parts. A e power plus, because you have plus or minus, plus I over h cross, then that integral part, integral p of x prime dx prime. Here the expansion coefficient is a. Similarly, for negative sign, it is expansion coefficient is p e power minus I h over h cross integral p of x prime dx prime. So if you look into this equation, it has oscillatory wave function like sinusoidal wave with slowly varying wavelength. This is for classically allowed region. Now we will see what about classically forbidden region. So we got this wave function. What will happen if classically forbidden region, that is E is less than V of x. So by definition, P is equal to square root of 2m E minus V. Now E is less than V, so this will become negative. Square root is negative, so naturally one I will come here. So if you multiply this I into I squared is minus 1. This plus or minus will become minus or plus. Anyway, we are taking plus first. So we can write for classically forbidden region, psi of x is equal to approximately equal to 1 over square root of kappa x c e power 1 over h cross plus 1 over h cross integral kappa of x prime dx prime. Here expansion coefficient is c for positive. Then for negative, it is t multiplied by e power minus 1 over h cross integral kappa x prime dx prime. Here p of x is taken as I kappa x. Here you can see this is not a oscillatory one. It's a exponentially, either this term will dominate or this term will dominate. So this will exponentially decaying or growing wave function. So we have seen. Now we will see what will happen uh, at the classically boundary of the classically allowed region. Now we will see what will happen near turning point. That is, total energy is equal to potential energy. The WKB approximation breakdowns. Let us take this diagram. Here it is x-axis and y-axis is potential. This is the dotted dashed line is total energy. So here total at this point total energy is equal to the potential energy. So let us say this point is x1 and this point is x2. So this is the classical range. Point x1 to x2 is classical region. Then the wave function psi of x, if you integrate between x1 and x2, that is near turning point, which will gives you n plus of pi h cross. This is the four Sommerfeld quantization rules. Uh, Thank you very much for watching my video and supporting me continuously. Thank you very much.